Sorry for the delay about the review. I was playing Dota 2. Finally, my lag problem is subsided, so I had a really great time playing Dota 2. So, coming to the review of Naruto Shippuden episode 273 and 274, and I would say that it was a real life, a very true feeling episode. So coming to the episode, we see the Inoshika Cho formation facing off against Kakazu, but Kakazu directs them to their worst opponent, I must say, Asuma Saratobi, their former sensei. And what happens next is that although Shikamaru and Ino are prepared for the worst, but Choji on the other side is actually having the worst time of his life. I mean, he is that kind-hearted person who just cannot fight a friend that much easily as like Shikamaru and Ino. I mean, they are having difficulties too, facing their own sensei, facing the person they love the most, but they have a more self-control rather than Choji. As we progress, we see Choji's flashbacks and all, and we see most of the times Choji is actually trying to go ahead, but at the last moment he's like, okay, I cannot go any further. And Asuma, since his feelings are not being bound, Asuma is actually urging him, okay, fine, Choji, you fatso, just kill me, goddammit. But Choji is still unable to do that. I'd like to discuss something that, what do you guys think that is being kind? Like Choji is, like the kindness that he has, is that a virtue or a weakness? I mean, at this point in the Naruto Shippuden episode, the true feeling thing that I talked about, it's kind of a real life scenario. I mean, just put yourself in the Naruto world where there is this guy or girl who you loved so much, they died in front of you, and then there's a war where that man or that girl gets resurrected, and the worst case scenario is that you have to fight them and put an end to their misery. Just think about it for a minute. I mean, what Choji was going through, it's actually what anyone would go through if he was in Choji's shoes. So that episode had a really great screenplay and script, I must say, and although the animation was a bit disturbed, and at some point Asuma's face looks more like a puppet. The title of my review says that Kagami being Obito's dad. One of my subscribers, that his name is Canal Von BRKY08. He made a really good point in my last video of who could Toby be. He made a comment that what if Kagami is Obito's dad? I mean, that actually fits him. That is Kagami's and Kagashi's Sharingan abilities being the same, or also the time frame of Minato versus Toby. I mean, they both have this same age. I mean, just focus on Kagami's picture right now. He looks like the age of, let's say, 20, 21. And what if he married afterwards, a little late or something, or whatever? I mean, Kishi can wrap up the story quite nicely. He can make the scenario sound quite logical. And what more is that Obito may have died before, which may have in turn led Kagami to being brainwashed by either Madara, or there can be any story which follows Kagami being influenced by this war and thinking of an infinite Tsukiyomi. And what's more is that the time frame of Kagami and Minato, that when the fourth Hokage went against Toby, that time frame actually matches. I mean, this is one big step towards the Toby is Kagami Uchiha theories. I wasn't much of a supporter of the Kagami theory, but if this point is taken into account that Kagami is Obito, that the Kagami is the father of Obito, I guess that actually fits in. Just think about it for a second. it actually fits in the puzzle. I mean, his time frame, his powers, and also him being able to read the Uchiha manuscripts, knowing the Izanami and also Izanagi. He might not know the Izanami. We haven't seen that one yet, but he definitely knows the Izanagi. So it can be a really big thing there. Back to the review, there isn't much. There were 2 episodes which concentrated on Choji's development, and Ino and Shikamaru and Tenten, their character development was also shown there. Tenten and Ino are actually taking charge, and they finally end the episode by wrapping up with a rather slim looking Choji, and we also have Ino and Tenten showing a lot of courage and a lot of quick thinking in the face of the fire. So I'll leave you guys with this. Think about what I said about the Kagami being Obito's dad, and also if you have any comments about it, the comment box it is. Comment, rate, subscribe if you love Naruto. That's it from my side, guys. Take care. Bye.